Good morning. I've been promising to do a video on some of the fish, the new fish and the unique fish that we have here at Fatherfish Aquarium as a means of making them available to you. I will spend a little time on each of about a dozen tanks, showing you what's in them and describing the fish. If you're interested in purchasing them, contact me at fatherfish@fatherfish.net, and I'll follow through with prices and shipping information and so forth. So without further ado, let's get started. This tank contains juvenile Duboisi, and Juliregani. Very pretty little fish. Now the Duboisi are juvenile. As they get bigger, they lose their spots and develop saddles. Saddles are a wide band that runs vertical across the center of the body. And there are more than one Regani in here, although right now I only see one. There should be 3 or 4. Next door are German blue rams. These are Florida raised. The Florida raised are always a very healthy fish, one that works out real well for us. We keep them warm. We keep them in 82 degrees minimum, and they do spawn for us. That red belly is a female. There she goes. I don't know what I'm looking at. There she is. The red belly is a female, and the male. The red belly has stars in the black field. The male does not. So this is a male looking straight on at us. There we go. You can kind of see the field a little bit. He does not have the stars and the black dot. And the female does. He also has a red belly when she's in breeding form. On across, more Juliregani. There's probably half a dozen in here. We can find them. There's one right in the middle. There we go. Sweet little fish, the Lynx Tanganyika. There are about 5 different Chilodochroma species. And they're all a very gentle fish, peaceful fish. They're a fish that does best in colony. You can actually raise them. They'll spawn. They're pretty prolific. Just a real nice fish kept in a tank by themselves. They do well with other fish. You certainly can mix them. Kept in a colony, they'll spawn, and you'll wind up with lots of babies. Juliregani. There are, let's see if we can catch them, some Natropus natopus in here. They're being shy. The South American cichlid. A sweet little fish. It's a dwarf cichlid, not aggressive, a very gentle fish and a very pretty fish. They're a little camera shy, I think. Let's see if we can get a better picture. Here they are. Natropus. Nice fish. Coming up, these are albino crebensis, a beautiful fish. These are spawning pairs. That's the female and the male coming in. Albino crebensis. It's actually an African fish. They get listed with South Americans a lot, but they're not a South American fish. Very, very pretty fish. They're pretty when they're not albino, just the regular. The albino are kind of spectacular. These have been spawning for us in here. We've got several pairs. There's another pair back there. This is a 20 long. We've got at least 2 pairs spawning. There may be more. Right now we only see the 4. Now in this tank are several fish that may be hard for us to spot. In the back are little keyhole cichlids. There's one a couple of them coming forward. You can see them. They're young keyholes, about 1 inch long. Keyholes get 4 to 5 inches. There's a little Julie, a little Julidachromis in the bottom, and there are calvus in here. Whether we're going to see them or not remains to be seen. They're more keyholes. The calvus are hiding. See if I can steer them out of the grass here a little bit. Keyholes are moving around. Don't see the calvus. I've got some compressiceps in another tank. We'll look for them in a bit. Coming over here, these are some loaches, a pair of loaches. There they are. Some Africans. I've got a lot of small 1 to 2 inch Africans. I probably have 100 of them, all different colors. There are just a few in here. I have more I'll show you in a minute. Let's see what's down here. Calvus and clown loaches. The clown loach in the back. And there's a calvus back there. There he is. That's a that's a calvus, the white calvus. And there are small clown loaches, a few. That's that one was a compressiceps. Just started behind the rock, I think. He's hiding under the filter. There we go. See, we did those. All right, I'm gonna cut off and come back. Oh wait, here's the polypterus. He's about an 8-inch polypterus. The polypterus is a fish that can be kept with other large fish. It'll eat little fish. They get big. They get 18 inches or so. They come in about 5 different species, and are just a really good fish for a predator tank. Okay, these are some of the mixed Africans. Again, these are all like 1 to 2 inches. They're small. They're Malawi cichlids, and a mix of a half a dozen species. More down here, kind of dirty tanks, but the fish seem happy. Oddball cichlids here. These are Honduran red points. they're young, they get much, much prettier. They get a lot of red in them as they get bigger. These are some juvenile pollini. They're not juvenile, they're young. They're only an inch and a half. Pollini from Madagascar. And back here are some Salvini, the pair of Salvini that are breeding back there. You see the pair, they're keeping everybody at bay. Next door, a few more of the Honduran, and one little frontosa, juvenile frontosa, little clown loach. And in here is a mix of mostly South Americans. There's an Oscar. These are actually African. That's a South American. Don't know what that is. Coming up here is a colony of larger frontosa. I've got half a dozen of them in here. They're 5 to 6 inches. Here's a plant that just came in yesterday. We haven't had a chance to plant it yet. This is Sagittarius. These are about 2 foot long. I've got lots of them. They're available on the plant list. There are a number of interesting fish in here. Their Paskai rainbow right back there. That is a bluefin killie, a local Florida fish. Little pea puffers. There are ember tetras in here. The Paskai rainbows we saw. Some neat little fish. There's the rainbow back there. Next door is another bluefin killie and some tetras. There are dwarf frogs in here somewhere. I've got bunches of dwarf frogs. There's a betta mixed in with the tetras. These look like a rainbow. Those are a rainbow. That may be the featherfin, I believe. And then these are coral red serpes. Very, very pretty little serpe. They have silver spots on the sides of their body. Really pretty fish. Next door are orange chromide, little colony of them. And you can see I've got these little bluefin killie juveniles everywhere. Always have blowfish. And then coming down, these are young redhead tapajos. Bunch of them. A few bumblebee gobies. There's one back there. I do have more, I think. And let's see. Down here are some more Julies. These are Julie transcriptus, along with a little Madagascar lace plant. Nice little colony of transcriptus. And coming across to our 200-gallon, lots of angels, a few uaru. There's a larger one. There are a bunch of little ones in here as well. I've got the music going. It's probably competing with your ability to hear me. Okay. Now these little 10-gallon RO tanks contain rice fish, celestial pearl danios. There's scarlet batis, and I should have some clown killies in here. I'm looking, I'm not seeing. These are tin winnie scooting around here. Little tiny tin winnies. And some guppies. Lots and lots of bettas. Nobody's out front. They're not looking for food right now. There's one right there. There we go. It's a few. Got lots of bettas. Now I've got other oddball fish, like some large dragons. There are two of them. This is a about a 2-foot siren, Florida native salamander. This is an African lungfish with the long oars on it. Coming around the corner. More bettas up top. There's some guppies here I wanted to show you. Some nice guppies. These are semi-fancies. A bunch of tequila sunrise in there. It's a little hard to come by, so that's a particularly nice fish. Okay, a couple of fugu puffers. Eating crushed snail. Tank's got a little algae on it. We need to get the girls cleaning the tanks today. These are tanks of local natives. Golden top minnow in front here. Flagfish in the back. That's a bluefin killie. More golden top minnow, Amali, flagfish coming down. There should be Formosa. These are bluefin killies. That's Amali. There are also Formosa in here, although I'm not seeing them. And this is our monster African South American mix. Just lots of bigger guys. Some Severin, lots of Malawis, some peacocks, Jack Dempsey's. A real mix of fish. There are a couple of sun cats. Looking around in the back there. There's one. Right there. Now there's one more group of fish I want to show you. And that's our tetra collection. Zebra danios, barbs, black skirts. There's some Synodontis multipunctatus, Serpe tetras, white skirts. Up here are longfin danios. There should be some pearlites in there, but I don't see them. Guess they've sold out. And coming on down, a combination of danios, neons, albino tetras, cherry barbs. There's a little crab down the bottom. These are, I don't remember what, Rios, I guess. Some oddball, just a mix of some baby cichlids and the like. There are a few koi, small koi, in the back. I don't know if you can see them. They're butterflies. More neons. And I've got lots of feeder fish. Okay, so let me turn the camera around, look at you a little bit. So that's a mix of about 25 or 30 species. If you're interested in any of these, contact me at fatherfish.net and we can work that way. I will try to start getting fish on Get Gills. So far I don't have any there, but I'll make an effort to do that. The effort is the difficult part. I seem to have more and more problems getting to it, but this is a start at least. Thank you for plugging in. See you all soon. God bless.